Did you know there was a night when the sky burned bright enough to read a newspaper, and telegraph lines ran with their batteries completely disconnected? What happened when the sun hit Earth with its largest recorded outburst sounds impossible, but every detail is documented history. On September 1, 1859, astronomer Richard Carrington was sketching sunspots when he saw a sudden, brilliant white light flash erupt from the sun, the first solar flare ever recorded by science. Within hours, Earth was hit by the largest geomagnetic storm in recorded history. But here is where the chaos began. Contemporary reports linked the storm to widespread disruption across the global telegraph network, the Internet of its day, spanning about 125,000 miles of line. Operators reported electric shocks, equipment sparked, and some machines caught fire. One witness reported operator Frederick Royce was shocked so hard, a spark of fire jumped from his forehead. But things were about to get even stranger. In a documented exchange, operators on the Boston to Portland line unplugged their batteries entirely and kept sending messages, running purely on the electric current induced in the wires during the storm. They reported it actually worked better than with the batteries connected. And yet, the telegraph lines were not the only thing lighting up the night. Eyewitness records documented the northern lights, normally locked near the poles, blazing over Cuba, Jamaica, Panama, and Hawaii. Reports showed it was bright enough to read a newspaper outdoors at night, and gold miners in the Rocky Mountains woke up, thought it was dawn, and started cooking breakfast. But what if researchers evaluated a similar event hitting us today? Because modern satellites, GPS, and power grids are far more exposed than 1859's wires, researchers modeled potential modern impacts. Lloyd's of London estimated in 2013 that a Carrington-class storm could cost North America between $0.6 and $2.6 trillion, with 20 to 40 million people at risk of losing power, while the U.S. National Academies put the figure near $2 trillion. Scientists emphasize these are modeled scenarios, not certainties. The Carrington event isn't a legend, it is documented history, and it stands as the benchmark for just how wild space weather can get. That is exactly why scientists watch the sun every single day, and why a daily space weather check makes far more sense than it sounds. Subscribe for weekly space weather science. And the only way to find your triggers is to track them. Do it free in the howarewe app, link in the description.